How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today I am back with another electric scooter video. Anyway, let's just jump right into this. Guys, it's finally looks like Dualtron have listened to us. Dualtron have listened to us. And if you guys remember on one of my video, I was saying that if Dualtron does not change some of the design on the electric scooter, especially if a Dualtron Thunder 3. I was not even aware that they will release a Thunder 3. I thought they would release maybe like a Thunder X or Thunder something else, Thunder Limited, something like that. But there's a chance of a Dualtron Thunder 3. Let's just jump right into the pictures that we have seen here. You guys can see right there, Dualtron Thunder 3, man. This thing looks sweet. Okay, one of the things that I want to focus on for you guys here is going to be that folding mechanism. That looks much better, even though it doesn't look as thick as the GT2 folding clamp right here. I think it's still a much better and probably more improved locking mechanism for the Dualtrons, because I know I told you guys we're tired of having to buy aftermarket clamps for the Dualtrons. We're tired of it. I have like 4 or 5 different clamps that I've tried because of that design that they have on there. It's either it's squeaking and making noise, or it doesn't lock properly, that the stem is still moving no matter what you do, no matter how much you tighten it. So I'm hoping that this new design is going to be way better for us. Also make it faster for you to bring out your Dualtron, fold it up, and then, you know, good to go. That's how it should be. So I'm happy for this. Looks like they have some lights also in the front. Let's see right here, so you guys can see there's some lights in the front of it. I don't know if this steering dampener is going to come with it, because most of the time they have to make us buy the steering dampener when they know damn well you should already come with the scooter. And I said this before, you guys understand that as much as I love Dualtrons, as much as I love MiniMotors, I always keep it honest, and this is the only way that we can get the companies to actually give us what we want, which is what's happening right now. And I appreciate Dualtron for doing this. I appreciate MiniMotors for doing this. You know, give the people what they want, man. And then you have, of course, nothing really doesn't seem different. Let's go to the next one. So now oh my god, this is pretty cool. This I guess the screen in the front is IP7 IPS7 rated, which means that it's splash proof and might be waterproof, which is good for those of you who have no choice but to ride your electric scooter in the rain, because sometimes the weather, they will tell you that it's not gonna rain, and then you go out there and you get caught up in the rain. The last thing you want to be worrying about is this area you know, getting water damage. Seems like they have made improvements on this too, that, you know, now you're not pretty much gonna see any water damage on there. That's good. And of course, this is a whole different controller from what we have. This is what we've been asking for. I know a lot of you are tired of the controller that's on the Dualtron Thunder 2. You're tired of it. This is much better. This, look at the big screen display. I can't believe it took this long for Dualtron to actually give people this. It's crazy. And I know some of you were absolutely happy with what you got and nobody complained, because it's a beautiful machine. This thing is powerful, man. But you know, we saw another contenders. We saw competitions like the Namis and the Wolf King, and they were giving like bigger screen display and all that stuff. So that's why we asked Dualtron, step your game up, give us what we want. And I mean, we've been loyal, we've been spending. So many people, so many guys that I know, they ride Dualtrons. You know, that's a lot of investment into the company for the company not to listen. Okay, so I'm happy that they're listening. I don't think it's too late. I think the third time is the charm. So the Dualtron Thunder 3, I think that's the sweet spot right there to give everybody what they want. And I don't care for these LED lights that they're talking about that they mounted in the front. I really don't like the way that some of these LEDs are mounted, but it looks like some people might like it as long as it's functional. I don't like when companies put a LED lights in the front and it's not powerful at all. But if this is very powerful, that's good. I mean, that means it's going to be useful for a lot of you guys who like to ride at night. so that's great. And it seems like it's been increased to IPS5, which is a little bit more water resistance. Hopefully they sealed up the motors, because it's the motor area that most of us care about, and the battery compartment. Hopefully they seal those completely, and then, you know, maybe the rest of the body will be IP5. They say that they increased the magnets in the motor for greater power efficiency. That is something that we're gonna have to find out about. The power seems to be the same thing with the Dualtron Thunder 2. So this is something that is gonna have to be tested and see what happens, because it seemed like they might be taking the same direction they took with the Storm Limited by increasing the size of whatever. But that might be what they're trying to do here, to give the Thunder 2 more power, because I always believe that the Dualtron Thunder 2 can go faster than it's supposed to, because he only hits 60. Okay, I think that this thing can easily hit 65 if they actually change those things. 65, I know, I think it definitely can, especially when you put those PMT tires on there, man. I'm telling you, I definitely think it can hit that. So I hope that they actually did make improvements to those to the motor and the magnet, or whatever they're saying. They say a new hydraulic cooling system. I'm happy that they still have the Nutt brake, because I do like this Nutt brake. They're better. Me and Zoom brakes, I really don't like Zoom brakes like that. I would have liked for them to add is it the Megura or the Hope Tech brakes. That's another thing that they have to look into, you know, brakes, because brakes are extremely important in an electric scooter, especially something that goes up to 60 miles. It's very important. I hope that they actually look into upgrading the brakes to the more professional brakes. There's nothing wrong with the Nutt brake. They actually do a pretty good job. You know, if they're gonna be raising the price on some of these scooters, you have got to give us more powerful brakes to stop these things as they are going way faster. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I'm super excited. I might not be getting the Dualtron Thunder 3 because shoot, I just got this. I just got the Dualtron Thunder 2, and I also just got the GT2. And I don't want to have too many of the same type of scooters. I want to have, you know, different scooters, so I can give you guys feedback and give you guys options on what you should get. So I try out different companies. So I can tell you right now that MiniMotors and Dualtron are a match made in heaven. Those companies, they go really well together. I'm talking about like customer service and after sales and everything. They do really well in always making sure that their customers are happy. It's just that there was a bit of an issue with the miscommunication with the Dualtron makers, the people that make it, because they're in a whole different country. So sometimes MiniMotors that are over here, like the retailers, they can only do so much, but they still do the best that they can to provide the best customer service. But I'm excited for the Dualtron Thunder 3 because I believe that this is about to come into the market and take over if they have actually fixed everything that the Dualtron owners have requested. One of the things that I talked about in my old video, I told them if they don't change that clamp, I'm not buying any more Dualtrons. That's it. I'm not buying any more of that stuff. And they changed it. They replaced that, and from now on, I think we should only be seeing improvements towards that change that they have made. That is the most important stuff, you know, for me, and I think for a lot of you too. This area right here, they changed it. It seemed like easy to fold. I hope it's a two-step locking mechanism, which will be, and you know what I'm thinking right now, all this stuff, because it doesn't seem like there's that much change to this Dualtron, because it still looks like the Dualtron Thunder 2. It would be extremely great if all the things that they have added to the Dualtron Thunder 3, if it can also be added to the Dualtron Thunder 2. That means you can buy the parts, which means I can just buy this area right here and be able to bolt it on my Dualtron Thunder 2 to add it and to make it collapsible, because it looks like it's really possible to do so. I can see the area that you take out or something, but there's a chance that if I do that, I'm probably going to lose my steering dampener. That's right there. There's a chance of that happening if I want to go this route. Another thing that I believe that we should be able to also change will be this, the display. Okay, this display we should be able to purchase it, and also this area we should be able to also add this to our Dualtron Thunder 2, so we can get better display and better trigger. I think that this is a sine wave controller though. I think that's how they added it. I'm not really sure, but I think this is a better display. We should be able to add this to our Dualtron Thunder 2 and should be able to add this as well. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'm super excited to see the Dualtron Thunder 3 hit the market, and I know it's definitely gonna take over. Shout out to Dualtron for actually listening to the people. We really appreciate it when you guys listen to us. And what you're going to get is loyal riders. You know, loyal people who are going to stick with the Dualtron, because there's a bunch of companies that are coming out now and they are releasing scooters like every other month, and if you guys are not competing, if you guys are not paying attention, those companies are going to steal your customers. I love my Dualtron Thunder 2. I haven't tried to, you know, find any replacement for it. All I'm doing is just experiment with other companies and other scooters, but I don't think anything can replace my Dualtron Thunder 2. And if you guys don't want to compete, you're definitely gonna get replaced, and that's how the world works. But I appreciate you guys for, you know, adding some of this thing, and I hope that you guys also make it available for those who already own a Dualtron Thunder 2 to add this improvements and upgrade it to their own Dualtron Thunder 2 that they already have. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out.